Welcome to Lee's command line workshops, I guess. It's one of my first and beginning and more. So we're going to go through the tree command. It's also the same you would use in Linux and Windows. It's a command line graphical way of looking at something. So here's just a quick example. So we're going to talk about a couple other switch options that go with it. So I want to go over an example of pause. This is another command that we're going to use. You use it on top of the tree command. You can use it on other commands too. Basically what it does is it pauses the program or your output to a screen or something, and so you can read it. So instead of scrolling by, and you'll see what it looks like in a little bit. And then we're going to talk about basically the greater than and the double greater than, or if you want to call it the Pac-Man or the alligator. So the first one, we'll take the output and dump it to the screen. We'll dump it from the screen to the disk, to a file on the disk. And then the second one, if you do greater, what it will do is it'll append. So if you're using this command in multiple places and you want to have one file, it would append that data to that one file. So let's take a look and see how this works. So also, if you need more help on commands, there is command 6. Basically, I call it command. It's ss64.com. Command 64. It has a lot of your different commands in here. You can scroll through and see. It has Mac, PowerShell, Linux. So it's a great resource for kind of learning how to use the tools again. All right. So here's the commands we're going to be kind of using. So we're going to do the first one is tree / question mark. So that's going to give you the help. So in Windows, / question mark is the help and how to navigate the help, I guess is the best way to say it. So in Windows, Windows commands are not case sensitive and Linux commands are. So in Windows you can kind of get away, but they are space aware. So what I mean by that is some commands, they don't like to be smashed together. It won't work. So just be aware of that. So here's an example of the tree help. We have /s that displays the names of the files in each folder, which is kind of nice if you need that. It also uses the ASCII instead of the extended character set. So again, depending on your needs. So here we go. And so this is also the point of reference where you're at when you're using the tree command. So like an example, since I'm in my home directory, it's going to give me the tree for my home directory. See how fast that went? So now if we type in tree again and use the shift above enter key, which will give you the pipe, and then you can use that more command like I showed you. See, now we can pause it. So we can hit enter, will take you line by line. Spacebar will take you page by page. So there we go. So we can see how everything's laid out. So, and then when you're done, if you don't want to go all the way through, you can hit Control C and then that will break the file. So again, the tree is just showing you the structure of how your file looks. So you can see here, here's everything we got to the spacebar. So we can hit the spacebar and we can keep seeing. Very good. Nothing complicated, right? So now we're going to add another command, or we're going to add another option. So we're going to talk about the tree, and then we're going to do greater than. And then I'm just going to use where tree.txt. I mean, I could make it any other file name. I just wanted to make it so I knew what the command was. So it's the output of the tree. So now we hit enter. Now we don't see anything in the screen because with that greater than, we're telling it instead of going to the screen, go to this file. So now if I do a quick directory listing, I will see there is a file called tree. And then if I do the word type, so I guess that'll be another command we're going to learn. So let's add that to the list. Type tree .txt. All right, if I can spell, I'd be in good shape. There we go. See, again, it shows us the output of it. So there you go. So now, if we wanted to append to this file, so let's say now we went to another folder location. So let's say I'm in another computer now. So now I want to type in tree and append tree.txt. There we go. And then I can again just do type tree.txt. We're going to use the more so we can see. So there we can see here is our beginning where we started the command. And as we keep going, there we go. We can see where it started again. So here you can see that we ran the other command. It appended the data in there. And there we go. So that's it. Just, that's it for this command here. Tree is pretty simple. I'll have a couple other videos posted for some other command tips and how-tos. All right. See you in the next video. Bye.